Welcome to Live with the Bride. I'm Tori Prano, owner and creative director of Sarah Events.
And I'm Sarah Schreiber, former weddings editor turned wedding consultant.
And today we're going to do a little bit of rapid fire question and answers between both of us. So hope you're ready. Buckle up because this is going to be a good one. So Sarah, the very first one,
Here we go.
What would you say is the most overrated wedding trend?
Ooh, okay. You know what I'm kind of over, Tori? I'm kind of over the stacks of fruit and vegetables that I've been seeing everywhere. We're probably going on that for like two years now. And at first I was like, ooh, cool, sculptural. And now I'm like, I get it,
I
guys.
agree with you.
You know, I think it's done.
Yeah. I think we can bury that one actually.
Yeah, I think it's over. All right, Tori, what about you? What's the most overrated wedding trend to you right now?
Crazy enough, I know this is going to be a hot take, but photo booths. I just feel like they downplay a wedding, and I like the concept. Instead of a photo booth, have your photographer set up a nice backdrop and let your photographer have a professional second shooter there where it's not cheesy and props. It's so editorial.
Right.
And I've seen it done incredibly the last 2 months alone. And so let's just transition from photo booths to photographer handling individual guest shots.
Yeah, I could not agree more with that. Okay, most underrated vendor.
Okay, by far the easiest thing for me to answer is the rentals tenting production. Everyone does not understand just how much your vendor does with your tent, your flooring, your structure. They are underrated. They don't get all the glamour. They don't get all the claps, but I am nothing without Devin with Amazing Event Rentals. He's my guy. If he can't do it, I have a few other network guys, but they just don't get the applause that they need because as a planner, we're nothing without them. So that's the underrated vendor in my eyes.
Yep. For me, it's lighting and AV. I think if something is not lit, it cannot be photographed correctly. And I think this is actually a category that a lot of couples do not spend money in, and it completely shifts the impact of the photography experience.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. All right, next up, champagne tower or signature drink?
Signature drink, but make sure it's actually a signature drink. Like a margarita is not a signature drink. It needs to be a unique combination of flavors, things that speak to you. It should be named accordingly. Like a signature drink is just not a regular cocktail.
Yeah.
So be intentional about what that signature drink is. Make it truly signature.
I agree. I am so over the towers, seeing them all crash and burn quite literally so many times. There's just no graceful way to do it, but also thousands of people have done it. So like you said, come up with a good menu, nothing basic, cute titles, play into your last names, play into cute little things you love, but absolutely play into that.
Agreed. First look or aisle reveal?
First look, 100%. Simply because you're going to get the most out of your day. So many photos, and no matter what, that aisle reveal is still going to happen. If brides that are worried about him crying or not, he's going to cry no matter what. If he's a crier, he's going to cry at first look and cry walking down the aisle.
Agreed.
So first look, 110%.
Yep, I am aligned. First look helps your timeline, but also if you are like, how am I going to do this first look? But I also really love the idea of this aisle moment. Do your first look on your ceremony aisle. I saw a couple do that once in one of the weddings that I ran, and I was like, this is so genius. So it happens in the moment and in the place where you have always envisioned that first reveal happening, but you still get that timeline advantage.
Yeah, agreed. What is a guest count that you would never go over?
You're asking the wrong person. Yes. I had 35 people at my wedding. I would never, going back, I would never do more than 100.
I think that's a solid number. Yeah. I would actually agree with that. I think when you start pushing into the hundreds, you lose a little bit that 101 time, but I would agree.
Yeah. Okay. Band or DJ?
Both. I know I can't. If I had to choose, band for sure. But I talk a lot about hybrid entertainment. I think bands serve their purpose when they serve them, and then in the night go into like more after party DJ feel. Definitely band if I had to choose, hybrid to get the best of both worlds.
Agree. Couldn't agree more. Band at that wedding. And also like DJs are great for like those secondary events, like welcome parties when you still want to have the entertainment, but you don't necessarily have the investment for like that full 10 piece.
Yep. Agreed. Okay. What tradition should just die?
Garter toss. I feel like that's an easy one. We don't need that. And I honestly feel like it is dead.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anybody's doing that anymore. And I think it's okay to just let that one go. It's all right.
I agree. Veil or no veil?
Veil, all the way. I only say that because I almost did not wear a veil, and my vendor team pushed me to try it on, and it changed how I felt about myself as a bride. This is obviously not for everybody, but putting it on made me see myself in a certain way, and I can't imagine my wedding look without it.
Yeah.
You?
1,000%. I think that is just the final moment. Not wearing it maybe all day, not all night, not putting in every single photo,
Yeah.
but you need that, like that bride ultimate moment. It's like that veil coming on and off is like a moment.
Yeah.
You know?
Agree.
What's your thoughts on vendors that want a hot meal and request the same meal as the guest, or just settle for the box lunches that vendors typically get?
Vendors should eat like kings. They should eat what the guests eat. They're working so hard. I don't understand why they just don't make like a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
Instead of something else.
I agree.
Yeah.
We require that. Like for our brides and for our vendor teams, everyone should be fed hot meals.
Yep.
And it should be equivalent to what the guests are eating versus like a box lunch. People are there all week setting up and multiple hours, long days. They are looking forward to some fuel. And the worst thing you want is for your vendor to just crash out and not deliver their service.
It's for their health. Like, I feel like
Truly.
This is not a hot take, and this like should not be a hot take.
No, it should
across
not be a
the board.
hot take.
Yeah.
This is not a hot take at all.
Yeah.
This is just a fact.
Just a fact.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Live with the Bride. Follow us on Instagram, watch us on YouTube, and let us know what topics you want to hear more about. See you next time.